First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of
White Walking Giant.
It's kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
On third down, here's Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
For my time, shit. At least for me to notice, you know what I'm saying?
The Titans offense set to begin the
drive.
drive. And last time,
I know for Chaz a couple of badass
see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that
I forgot,
says, be aggressive, stay aggressive.
He was like, yeah, I just busting his ass.
Yeah, they were very aggressive this time.
Apparently they got a little rivalry. And Memphis, though, like, I'm not gonna say I dislike him. You know, they are nice, but shit. I see what people be saying, like, y'all niggas think y'all don't want some shit. Y'all ain't want shit. Y'all ain't did shit. Y'all a good team, but y'all ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Like, Clay was like, they worked themselves as a dynasty. Like, I got a dynasty. Y'all ain't won a damn
started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You took around and running us and running to us and
that will bring up second
down.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he works.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Quiddy Pay getting in there.
Don't fucking let the Lakers make a trade and make a little run and get a get the play game.
Designs on having a big year, on going anywhere. They got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
No, it doesn't look like
It's struggling to put points on the board so far, but you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback. He's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They need Zion to get healthy, bro.
They
ain't gonna never go to Zion. They
a good team.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it up.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
But now a throw on
I'm ready for
first
the
down
NFL
there, but it's incomplete.
I mean, the NBA season. I know it's been going on, but, you know, football over with. That's when
and force the incompletion on first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Give me a beer. Yeah, I'm on a beer.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Shields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, really?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he pulls it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The point after is good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
I gotta see it.
Not get a chance to return this
I watched them.
through the back of the end zone
I
for a
had,
touchback.
as a kid, I had watched up to 4, not up to 3, and I didn't even finish 4. And I fell off of them. And just a couple years ago, when I hurt myself at work and had all the time off, I had probably watched them all in succession. So if I had to go back to watch the whole game, I remember Dumbledore dying, of course. I don't remember all the details of what they found out about after he died. I didn't remember he fell out that tall and shit, though.
For them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
An incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Snape is good, though.
Copeland. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
Once they protected Harry on the low the whole time or some shit.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter.
Thought that nigga was partners with fucking Voldemort. Shit.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Yeah.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This is just more of the same. This defense
bro.
has no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now they're inside the 10 as
he's brought down at the 9.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps
I gotta watch this again. I don't remember what happened with Malfoy and them and all this shit.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time,
I don't even remember that.
Making it work.
I remember Baltimore hitting his ass, but oh.
Taylor. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Shields. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Here is Campbell. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have opened the lead up to 30. Right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You probably remember that shit frame for frame. You know how he is.
And makes it across the 20 as
he read the books too. You said what?
23-yard line.
Hell yeah.
The Titans offense set to begin the
well,
drive.
shit,
They certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
You know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other,
one that I fucked with, I was already fucking on, so it didn't matter. But, you know, it's like, I'm not in there with you. It's not even witchcraft, though. It's wizardry. That's some respect. It's not even witchcraft. That shit, I don't like that shit, but I don't like the people like do shit like that, like put stuff in a box.
It officially becomes impossible.
Like, yo, dude, you ain't even seen it. Ain't no fucking witchcraft, which I guess to an extent it is, but you know, witches. Yeah, exactly. My point exactly, bro. Like that's my thing. Like people, you know. But I can't also like I can't be mad at people for like I can't want people to be like me. Like I'm the type of person. I don't care what's in it. If it's good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like P-Valley. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rule it out because it's fucking transgenders in the show. Like people be, you know, they hoes on Facebook. You watch P-Valley, you gay. Shut up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That shit. If it's right. That's my thing. Like shit, bro. If it's good, it's good, bro. Like, I'm not no fucking homophobe. I'm not no transphobe. I'm here for it. I'm a TV head, though. I like good TV shit.
With a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So from the 36
down,
1st and 10.
Strippers. I was stripping.
Operating from the gun. Copeland.
I want to see them cheeks.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Right.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch,
shit,
but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I'm flipping a real ass nigga, shit.
2nd down, but this
I'm flipping, keep it G, shit. That's what matters to me, shit. Type of person you are.
Stifled this opposing offense throughout this game.
I'm flipping shit, keep it real.
Lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Comes back with one complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 12-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Is it good? I don't care. Oh, we got that shit got motherfucking
inside Henry.
That shit got goddamn elves riding unicorns, shooting pistols at each other. That shit good.
Being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 86 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. The option to give to Taylor here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line. And only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Yeah, Pierre has conceded the game. Peace out, boy.
Yeah, all right, my flow sinister. This ain't rap.
Long as you ain't, long as